How have we as a nation started to blindly accept that nearly 1,000 illegal migrants crossing the Channel on a single day is somehow normal? There is an illegal immigration crisis unfolding before us, yet the mainstream media wants to divert their eyes, the government wants to ignore it because their policies have proved utterly futile, and the opposition refuses to loudly condemn what's happening. But here are the horrifying facts. More than 22,300 migrants crossed the Channel this year, almost 3 times the number intercepted in the whole of last year. According to the Home Office figures, over 1,200 migrants have landed on UK shores on Tuesday and Wednesday alone. 695 migrants made the journey yesterday in 22 small boats, 1 week after a daily record of 853 people made the crossing. Almost 3,000 migrants have made the life-threatening journey this month, 1,000 more than border forces had reportedly planned for. And here's the bad news. Today's activity could be the worst yet. GBNews Home and Security Editor Mark White, who has been steadfastly covering the story when most of the mainstream media have chosen to ignore it, he revealed earlier today that at least 25 small boats, most carrying between 40 and 50 people, had been stopped in the Channel by midday today. In that time, 4 boats landed in beaches along the Kent coast, according to sources. Mark reported earlier that he believes by the end of today a new record may have been set in terms of the number of people crossing the Channel. The government has spent all summer talking about how they were going to address this dire situation, talking tough, but they've been unable to stop the boats. And the boats must be stopped. The despicable people smugglers are making a mockery of the UK's legal migration system. The vast majority of the people arriving are clearly economic migrants, young, male, and well aware they're going to be put immediately into Britain's asylum system. And what's most concerning is that Border Force insiders have suggested that the numbers may not drop to the extent the government hoped over winter. One source told the Daily Telegraph today, officers have told Clandestine Threat Command repeatedly there is no basis for believing the surge in numbers would fall away over winter. The combination of low wave height today, better organisation from the smugglers and larger boats means the crossing is more established as safe and successful. France doesn't want to help, despite the fact we're paying them £54 million. I have to be honest, we were naive to believe they ever would help, with Macron upping anti-UK rhetoric by the day to try and help him win re-election. I've been saying for 2 months that Priti Patel must ignore the hysterical response from the French government and forge ahead with plans for the Border Force to use pushback tactics immediately. Now, those tactics would allow us to intercept and redirect migrant boats before they reach our shore, and then ensure that they end up safely back on French land. But just ignoring this utter calamity, even though most of the media might be playing along, doesn't make the problem go away.